Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving straight into a topic that is going to completely change how you view growing older. We're looking at 5 science-backed, human non-negotiables that don't just slow down aging, they literally reverse it. So if you want to move with the freedom of someone half your age, you are in the exact right place. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. Think of this less as a fitness routine and more as a high-stakes guide to longevity and survival. We'll start by busting the myth of aging, and then break down our 5 non-negotiables: hanging, squatting, sitting to standing, hip mobility, and finally, isometrics as your anti-fall armor.
Number 1. The myth of aging. It's not age, it's inactivity. For so long, society has fed us this lie, right? That getting stiff joints and losing our strength is just an inevitable part of the passage of time. But the truth is, your body isn't broken because you've hit a certain birthday. It is broken because of inactivity. It's really that simple. Muscles shrink and joints lock up simply because we stop using their full range and we stop challenging them. Balance fades because we don't train it. But the absolutely amazing news here, the human body is incredibly adaptable at literally any age.
Number 2. Hang to grip more life. Rebuilding shoulders and rewiring your grip. So the crucial point here is that hanging isn't just for kids on a playground. It actively decompresses your spine and trains your grip. And get this, a 2018 study in the British Medical Journal found that low grip strength is actually a biomarker of longevity. It's one of the strongest predictors of early death, directly linked to heart disease, cancer, and all-cause mortality. So your grip isn't just about opening stubborn jars. It is quite literally your grip on life.
But you know, the best part is that this is completely reversible. Take a look at Chris's story. At 61 years old, she started out with just a 2-second assisted hang. Within weeks, she was holding on for 30 seconds, totally unassisted. She actually said she hadn't felt her shoulders this free in decades. It even inspired her to start hula hooping again, which is just awesome. That is the true power of reclaiming your movement.
Here is exactly how you can start doing this today. If you're a beginner, just use a chair to support some of your weight and let those shoulders gently open up in 5 to 10-second increments. Intermediates, you can go for a full, unassisted dead hang for about 20 to 40 seconds. And for the advanced folks, try building up to 10 minutes daily with mixed grips or even one-arm hangs. And hey, if you're thinking, I don't have a pull-up bar, there is a clever hack for this. Just grab onto a sturdy rail or a fence, plant your feet against it, and let your lower back sink down. You get incredibly similar spinal and shoulder benefits without ever leaving the ground.
Moving on to number 3, squat to reclaim youth. Owning the human resting position. We really need to stop viewing the deep squat as just some gym exercise you do with heavy weights. It is the original human resting position, absolutely essential for your ankle, hip, and spinal health. And the stakes here are incredibly high. Data from the 2012 European Journal of Preventive Cardiology revealed a pretty terrifying statistic. People who struggled to sit and rise from the floor were 5 times more likely to die within 6 years. 5 times. So your deep squat, it's not optional. It is literal survival training.
But hey, don't let that data scare you, because the adaptability of the body is truly magical at any age. Take Pamela, for example. She was able to sit fully down into a squat for the first time in decades. And then there's Tom, who went from a really shaky 30-second hold to sitting comfortably in a deep squat for a full 7 minutes. It's amazing what the body can relearn.
To get these kinds of results, you want to use a tiered approach. If you're starting out as a beginner, hold on to a door frame or a couch for support. And here's a great tip. Elevate your heels on a book or a small step. It instantly makes the beginner position so much easier. Try to aim for 2 to 5 accumulated minutes a day. Intermediate learners can work on squatting unassisted with a tall chest for 15 to 20 minutes daily. Eventually, for the advanced folks, exploring different stances for 30+ minutes a day should just become your natural resting position while you're, say, watching TV or reading a book.
Number 4. Sit to stand independence. The line between dependence and freedom. The simple ability to get down to the floor and back up again is the ultimate test of independence. When you lose this ability, you're essentially losing your physical freedom. Think back to that sitting-rising test we just talked about. It showed that for every single point a person loses on that test, it equates to a 21% higher risk of death. I mean, let that sink in for a second. Every point is 21%. Getting off the floor safely is quite literally a lifesaver.
This is exactly why goals like Patricia's are so incredibly relatable and important. In her 60s, her dream was beautifully simple.
She just wanted to stand up without using her hands. And after 3 months of practice, she actually did it. We also saw Catherine, whose pure joy was caught on video when she stood from the floor for the first time in years. It just goes to show that reversing this decline is absolutely possible.
Let's move to and see how this builds. As a beginner, just sit on a regular chair and practice standing up without using your hands at all. Over time, as your strength improves, you simply lower the height of your seat, move to a low stool, and eventually work your way all the way down to the floor. As you get more advanced, you can start playing around with cross-legged sits, kneeling transitions, and even getting up on just one leg.
Which brings us to number 5. Foolproof hips prevent disasters. Building your life insurance. Now, we aren't just talking about basic yoga or light stretching here. We are talking about building direct fall prevention survival training, literally building life insurance. Studies from 2014 reveal a pretty severe reality check. Hip fractures in older adults carry a 20 to 30% chance of death within just 1 year. That is a staggering reality. Stiff hips equal poor balance, and that leads directly to these devastating falls.
But to contrast those grim statistics, look at the bright side with Michelle. She used to have so much pain she couldn't even bend down to feed her dogs. After training her hips, she gleefully sent in a video of herself bending forward with total ease. It's incredible. Or take Sharon, who went from hip pain so agonizing it ruined her sleep to waking up completely pain-free. Reclaiming your hips changes everything.
So, how do you bulletproof your hips? Well, you combine internal and external rotation patterns, starting right from the floor. Beginners should focus on 90-90 hip rotations and gentle floor rocks. Intermediates can graduate to Cossack squats and pigeon poses to reduce assistance. And eventually, your hips will feel so free that advanced practitioners can start doing full locomotion patterns, literally moving, crawling, and flowing across the floor.
And finally, number 6, isometrics. Anti-fall armor. Strength that holds you still.
We usually think of strength as moving heavy things around, right? But the strength that holds you perfectly still, your core stability, is just as critical. Connecting this back to those disastrous falls we just talked about, the Lancet Public Health reported in 2018 that falls are the second leading cause of accidental death worldwide in older adults. So stability isn't just about looking good in a plank, it's your ultimate shield against life-ending accidents.
Isometrics do so much heavy lifting for us here. They act as that critical shield against deadly falls. They strengthen the crucial joints of your hips, ankles, and knees. They build incredible core stability and balance. We had students like Gail and Ingrid who used this exact stability training to move better, conquer their balance struggles, and most importantly, feel like themselves again. It completely restores your confidence in daily movement.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer scale of progression. You start completely safely as a beginner with simple wall sits, basic planks, and supported balances. Over time, you build up that stability to longer one-arm planks and isometric squats, and if you stick with it, you can safely graduate all the way to advanced moves like chest-to-wall handstands, loaded carries, and intense middle split holds.
So, hanging, squatting, standing from the floor, mobilizing your hips, and building isometric armor. These aren't just trendy fitness hacks, folks. They are human non-negotiables. We've seen today that movement doesn't just slow down the aging process, it actively reverses it. So the only question left for you is, will you start today, and will your future self thank you?